What's up, YouTube? So basically today, in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about the story of the worst fucking Tinder date I have ever been on in my life. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So, basically, this video takes place about damn near a year ago now. I think it actually might be a year ago at this point. But, it was around the time I moved to the city I live in now. For about, I'm gonna say like 19 years. I had a house in, New Jersey, but recently I moved from there. But, well, I mean, I don't know why so recently. It's been over a year now, but, basically, this is a story of the time that, I just had the worst time on a Tinder date, and I pretty much got catfished. But, yeah, so without further ado, let's start the story. So, like I said, this takes place about a year ago. So I was just swiping on Tinder one day, you know what I'm saying? And we come across this girl, I'm not gonna say her real name, so let's call her Jennifer. So Jennifer, so I swipe right on this girl Jennifer. You know, we matched. So, and she was pretty cute. Like on her profile, like her photos weren't bad looking at all. So, you know, I thought this could be a good scenario. So we're talking about meeting up and stuff. You know, she smokes, I smoke. It's all good. So, you know, she comes through. She picks me up. And honestly, I'm not trying to sound mean here, but when she pulled up and said she was like here and everything, and I went downstairs, I honestly thought the chick that was sitting in the car she said she was in was like just a different, like I thought it was a different girl. Like I really was like out of my mind in disbelief that this was the same chick that I had seen on Tinder. So basically, I get in the car, it's a little too late, I'm in too deep, I can't just be like, oh, sorry, my dog just, his fur hurts, I have to stay here, you know what I'm saying? But like, anyway, so I get in the car, you know, so we're trying to decide what to do, and, so it was her idea at first, but we eventually decide to go to the roller skating rink, and that is not a good idea on my part, because as a stoner, you know that you're fucking, like, if you ever smoke, you know that your balance is going to be fucking completely off, and my balance already sucks as it is, sober. So, pretty much, we arrive at this roller skating rink, and I fall on my ass maybe 500 times. And, you know, like, we're starting to talk, we're starting to get along, like, everything's going great, like, I mean, we're getting along, but, like, you know, I'm not remotely attracted to this girl at all. So, I decide that, you know, like, I just kind of asked her, like, you know, what she was kind of hoping out of this interaction. And I think she took that the wrong way, because she started crying. She literally just started, like, melting down into tears at this roller skating rink. And I had already fallen on my ass a good 60 times. So I'm already kind of embarrassed as it is. And then all of a sudden, this Tinder chick just starts bursting into tears in front of me. So I'm just chilling. Oh, before that, I forgot to bring this part up. I got a new, I was talking to the guy that was working there that was, like, selling, like, the roller skating shoes, and I was just, like, cracking jokes to him and shit, and he liked me. I actually got his number. He was a plug, and, I never ended up doing business with him, but, he was a cool guy. But anyway, after that, she started crying, and then I suggested that we just go back to my crib, you know, and just, you know, chill there, maybe smoke some weed. I had some wax, you know, I had some dabs, so I figured we could just go home, take some dabs, and everything would be fine. So she agreed. We get in her car, and we drive back to my apartment, and I we went to like like I said, I live in an apartment complex, so there's like a visitors parking near the parking deck, and I basically there was no parking spots available when we pulled up, so we had to kind of like compromise. We had to find another improvise. I mean, and try to find another parking spot. So we drive down the street a little bit, and we find this like strip mall that I thought we could just park it, and keep in mind I just moved here. I just moved into the area at this point, so I didn't know shit from fuck. So I tell her to parking in this like liquor store parking lot, and we get out, we leave. Um, we do some dabs, and she ends up getting too high to a point where she does not want to go home. And I was like, all right, whatever. You can just, I guess, stay here the night. This sucks. But like, I didn't say that to her, obviously. But I was like, yeah, you can stay here for the night. But fuck. But anyway, prior to that, we had gone to when we had first gotten back, I had what do you call it? I had suggested that we go to my work, and at this point, I had worked at a smoke shop that is literally right down the street from my house. And a stoner going into a smoke shop with other stoners, naturally, I'm going to befriend my coworkers. So all my coworkers at this point were my friends, even my manager. We would all get blasted after work and during work. But anyway, we go in there, and this is a funny story because the next day after I bring this chick into my work and like just say hi to my friends, I walk in, I walk into work, I waltz in there, and my manager is standing there with her arms crossed. And my manager was only like 2 years older than me, so we were like, we were close. So she's just standing there with her arms crossed, and I'm like, what's going on? Keep in mind, there's a customer and two other customers and two other employees there. And I go in, she has her arms crossed, and I'm like, oh fuck, what did I do? And she goes, Zach, I'm very disappointed in you. And I was like, why? And she was like, because you brought the ugliest thought in here. Does your dick itch? Cause you brought, that was bad, bro. And and she was like explaining it to the customers, like my face was completely red. I darted to the back, but anyway, she ended up staying the night, and, the chick from Tinder, and she ended up staying the night, and the next morning, we wake up, and we go to, what do you call it? We go to, like, her car, because it was about time for her to leave. And we go to this fucking parking lot. We go to this fucking parking lot, and her car has a boot on it. And I was like, it's illegal to park there. Like, you're not allowed to park there. I didn't know that. I just kind of assumed that it was free parking. So, yeah, she got booted, ended up having to pay $150 of her birthday money that she had gotten the week before to unboot her car. And, yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty safe to say that, she had a good reason to block me and never talk to me again. So, yeah, that was the story of the worst fucking Tinder date that I have ever had in my goddamn life. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please like and comment and subscribe if you did. So yeah, that's all. Peace, guys.